Good morning, everyone. Jastover here today with a little bit of an update of what's going on. Well, I just got done reviewing the Heart Lake Riding Club. I got to do the boring task of editing the video. I just unboxed the Blue Creativity box. This thing was being so stubborn I had to rip it open live on video. So this is going to be saved for a future review. Now I'm going to start doing a tutorial on this. So I'm just trying to think of how I like to start this project. Forgive me if I'm talking too slow, it's early in the morning. I had to get some work stuff done. Work's got to come first. So there's the bottom. Obviously we got to start somewhere, so probably going to do is pop these tires off and break the bottom down. Now I'm probably going to do the base of this a bit different than the travel trailer. Now this is going to be a long video, the tutorial, so I'm not going to be bashful about that. It's going to be long. So I am going to add some natural breakpoints so you can come back and view the video. If you haven't seen the walkthrough of this, I'll have the link posted in the description below. So, I don't know, I might break it at this green line. I want to build the base with the floor, so I may have to break it at this tan line right here and then bring it down. So that'd be one tutorial. And the second tutorial will probably be the cab. Break it right above this door at our cabin. Okay. And the next section, of course, will be up to here. And this will include the kitchen and the bathroom with the bedroom. Now the slide outs will be done in each individual tutorial. So here's a slide out. This will be broken with the kitchen, and then I'll do this part last. So not too bad. We'll see. So that's at 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. We got the bottom, 2, 3, and 4. Not too bad. Then you got the slide outs will be 5 and 6. The top's broken up into 3 pieces, so it'd be 7, 8, 9, and of course pop the wheels on would be 10. Doesn't sound too bad. Filming tutorials, it's not hard as people think. Filming the tutorial on something like this, and I'm just gonna, I might have to put a disclaimer in the video because I know people complain about the length of them. These are not meant to be watched in one day. I could film them in parts, but like I've said in previous videos, you know, people get lost with the parts. If you put part 1, they have to search for the part 2 video. Even I get lazy and I want to have to search for parts. I'd rather just put everything in one big video so you're watching the whole caboodle. The parts list, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of questions asking me how many parts. I don't know. I haven't even done the tutorial yet, so I can't quite pin down the parts. So unlike the first motorhome that I did not do a tutorial on right away and kicked myself in the rear because I didn't back up the LDD project because it got corrupted on a hard drive that crashed, well, I'm going to start this guy right away. So that's why I'm trying to do some reviews to fill in the gaps. Because filming this tutorial is going to be about 2 weeks start to finish. You know, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm hoping to have this thing squeezed out by the end of August. I don't know, where's my July brick calendar that I built? So let's take a look here. Well, we don't have August on here. We are here. We're on the 20th. So if I start this weekend, which I might do, let's say I start here. I could probably film this thing and get it done by August 5th. And that means I'd have to add the parts list and the captions, which would take another week, so 3 weeks from start to finish. So maybe mid-August. The parts list will be posted on my website. I know I get a few complaints on that. Why isn't it on YouTube? Well, because YouTube has a 5,000 character limit in the info box, and I can't squeeze the whole parts list. And plus, I can put the parts list on my website, and I can format it where it looks really good. You know, it's easy to read. So that's pretty much about it, what I'm going to be doing with this. So it'll be a complete walkthrough. Now, I might have to change some stuff, like maybe change some of the bricks. The goal is I'd like to minimize part lots. Like, let's say if I can replace a couple of 1x4 flat tiles with just a single 1x8, I will do that, just to narrow it down a bit. Maybe I can try building this whole thing in 1x1 plates. That would be easier, right? Well, no, because you still got the wheels, so you're going to have at least 2 or 3 lots. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, what you see here is going to be a complete build. It's going to be a complete build from scratch, from start to finish. And, you know, you guys and gals can, you know, build along if you want. And also, one more thing. You know, I always have people telling me that they don't have the parts to build my stuff. Really, all these tutorials is for inspiration. You don't have to build brick for brick. You don't have to use the same exact color or style that I do. What you can do is just say, oh, I didn't know you can do that. And you can implement your own designs in these things, you know. Yeah. Oh, man, I got a long day today. So, yeah, probably by the time you watch this, it'll be in the afternoon or the evening. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the motorhome. And like I said, I'm hoping to squeeze it out by the middle of August. Let me find my phone. Let's see here what we got for the calendar. I'm interested in August. So I'm going to say, if possible, this calendar is not user-friendly. I thought I can just slide the calendar, but I guess you can. Oh, you can go up and down. So we are in July. 1 week, 2 weeks. I'm going to say probably on the 12th or the 19th of August, this thing will be released. Unless YouTube crashes again. Some of you probably already heard about that story. My dashboard on my YouTube channel was messed up so bad I couldn't even release any videos publicly, so that was the doozer for the month. I hope it doesn't happen again, but that's why the motorhome was delayed. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed. I got a lot of views and a lot of likes on the motorhome video. I appreciate it. And you know, and this is something that a lot of people don't realize. If you request a tutorial for something of mine, I can see what I can do. Unless it's one of my big massive houses, I can't do a... It's like the 1960 suburban home. I think that had like 5,000 pieces. There's no way I could do a tutorial on that. You know, I can't do a tutorial on that. Maybe if you want to see something with the similar building techniques, I could do that. But I can't just do a video on something that magnitude. Because I think YouTube has a like 8 or 12 hour limit on what you can upload. That would be a very long video. Even I couldn't sit through that long. So, I'm tired, but I'm really excited to do the tutorial. It's not going to be hard. It's going to take a lot of time, but it's not going to be hard. And I like doing tutorials. I like filming tutorials. They're easier in the sense of I don't have to memorize names of sets and stuff. Like, oh, first thing, let's start off with a 1x16 Technic brick. Next, then insert this and this and that. That goes pretty quick. But I'm going to say maybe... I'm going to say 10 days to film this, like, you know, like this little slide out here. I mean, this could be one video, or I can just build, you know what I might just do when I do the kitchen, I'll come in here and build this bedroom. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. We'll see. You know, let's pop off one of these top pieces real quick. I'm kind of curious. You know, yeah, what I might have to do is break it here, because I really can't put the top of this on. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to do the slide outs in their own video. Okay, and set the slide outs in, and then crown all that off. It's not going to be too fun, but yeah. Oh, look, I got that on there really quick. I couldn't do that in the video, but I did it on there now, so I'm getting the hang of it. So yeah, I think this is going to be great. And if you got any suggestions, let me know. I mean, I haven't done the tutorial yet. Once I start it, I mean, it's going to go. So the next step is to break this thing down into modular chunks. Chunks that I'm going to be doing actual reviews on. So now I got to go through the daunting task of breaking this right at this line. Take the wheels off and break it where it's only 2 bricks high. Whew, just thinking about this giving me the shivers, because doing the base of these things is tough. Once you get this base done, once the floor is done, it goes quick. You know, doing the slide outs is easy. So yeah, I mean, I think I've talked everybody's ear off long enough, but that's the plan. That's how I'm going to tackle it. It's a little different than the travel trailer, but we can make this work. Really cool. Thank you all for watching.